it's Steph. I'm back with another video today. In today's video, you can see there's a lot going on my face right now. I wanted to do a get ready with me with the Urban Decay Spectrum palette, which I have already done a review on my channel. The first ever video I put out on the internet. I've already, given my thoughts on it. I've, shown the colors. So today I just wanted to do a look with it because I had recently seen on Sephora's website and in store that they are selling this palette for the general public and just normal beauty insiders right now, I think for the past month or two. Originally when I picked this up, it was just for VIB and VIB Rouge members. So now that it's open to a lot more people, I figured some people already have it, some people are just buying it, so I should try and create a look with it. I wanted to initially showcase a lot of the blues and the greens in this palette, but then I went into Sephora yesterday and I picked up this lipstick by the new Estee Lauder Estee Edit makeup line at Sephora. I think it's exclusively at Sephora, I'm not sure. And when I saw this color, I was so excited because it is in the color 09 The Storm. It's part of their mattified lipstick line, and it is this, well, it's on my lips. I don't know why I'm unveiling it. I mean, you can clearly see it. It's this beautiful dark teal color of lipstick. It's just gorgeous. Oh my god, I have lipstick in my teeth. How long has that been there? That's embarrassing. Okay, well, let's just pretend that didn't happen. So when I saw this color, I instantly thought of Dr. M by ColourPop, and I have mentioned in a few videos, or I'm sure I've mentioned on this channel, that I wanted Dr. M so badly. I bought this one instead because it's also, I think, a more comfortable formula than ColourPop's Ultra Matte Lips. So I centered this look around this lipstick. I wanted something that'll pair up well with it. So I chose a brown, like a very toned down, I would wear this every day, brown smoky eye, but some people might think this is intense. But I think this is a toned down, everyday brown smoky eye. And then I added some of the teals and the blues in my lower lash line. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look, how I came up with this look, then just keep on watching.
Okay guys, so I'm starting off this look with my Morphe E27 brush and my transition shade. Today I'm using Laetus from the Kat Von D Shade Light Eye Palette as my transition shade. This is a perfect transition color for my skin tone. I really do love it, and I've been using it a lot lately. The transition color is just going to help blend everything out, and it'll help you blend your crease shades that you're going to add on later a lot easier than if it was just bare on the skin. So the transition shade really helps with that, and I think it's really essential in any eye look, but especially smoky looks. If you're doing a smoky eye, you want everything to be blended perfectly. So your transition is going to be your best friend. Now I'm taking my Zoeva 228 Luxe Crease Brush with the shade Latinus from, again, the Shade Light Eye Palette by Kat Von D, and I'm placing that in my lid, in my crease, sorry, to deepen it up a little bit, and I'm trying to blend it into my transition a little bit with that brush. And then without any extra product, I'm taking my Morphe E27 again, and I'm just blending the two, so my crease and transition shade, into each other and making sure that everything is seamlessly blended. There's no line or edge between those two, and there's no line or edge on the outside of like my transition. Everything needs to blend in perfectly, and that'll really kind of help diffuse everything later on. So you want to keep on making sure you're blending as you go. Now I'm taking my Urban Decay Spectrum palette with my Sigma E55 brush, with the shade Burn, and I'm going to put that on my eyelid. Now, it's important that you take note that you're putting Burn on the outer 2/3 of your eye. You're not really putting it in the inner third. You're leaving that inner third like a blank space on your eyelid, because we're going to go in later on with a little bit of a lighter shade, and leaving that open is going to help with that. And that lighter shade is just going to open up your eye and not have it so closed in as it would be if you took Burn all the way into the inner corner. So leave that inner third bare. You'll see why later on. Now I'm taking my Sigma E25 brush, which is another blending brush, and I'm going to take it with the color Sytry, I think that's how it's pronounced, from the Kat Von D Shade Light Eye Palette. And this is just going to help transition and blend my lid color into my crease and transition colors. It's really going to help blend that line between the crease and the lid out, because in a smoky eye you want it all to be blended in one big gradient. You don't want any lines. So that is what that is going to help with. Once again, we're going to blend with the Morphe E27. You want to make sure everything is diffused and perfectly blended out. So this is just going to be essential. You're going to keep on blending and blending until you get the desired look that you're going for. So we just keep on going back, and again with no extra product, just bare to just kind of blend whatever's already on your eye. Now I'm taking the shade Bordello with my Zoeva 234 Smoky or Luxe Smoky shader brush. And this is why we left that inner third bare, like I told you guys before. This is going to help open up the eye because it's a little bit of a lighter shade. It's going to add dimension to the eye, and it's going to make it a lot more open and vibrant and awake than if you had just taken the brown all the way to the inner corner. That would have closed off the eye a lot more. Now I'm going back in with Burn and my Sigma E55 brush because I lost some of that lid color during the blending process. And I also want to blend that into the Bordello shade so that there's no line between the two. You kind of want it to be a gradient effect from light to dark as you go out towards the outer V. Now I'm taking the shade Latinus with a random, I'm really sorry, I can't remember, it's just a drugstore brush. I think I got it from Walmart years ago. I can't remember where it's from, but any fluffy brush will do at this point. This is really going to help blend in all the colors in your crease like I said before, but it's also going to help with any error you may have made if you took your crease or transition shade too high up. It's going to kind of diffuse that. It kind of acts like a little bit of an eraser, so I really like doing that at the end of my eye looks. Now I'm taking Flatline from the Urban Decay Spectrum palette, and I'm going to use that as my inner corner highlight on the inner corner of my eye. I'm using a brush here that I didn't end up liking because I couldn't find my pencil brush, but I end up finding it over here. You can see this is the Zoeva 230 Luxe pencil brush, and I use this every time I'm doing inner corner highlighting. I love how vibrant it makes it. It really makes it bright and it pops, and I really love a very vibrant inner corner highlight that pops. Now I'm taking Evidence with my Zoeva 322 brow line brush, and I'm really pressing that into my lash line, very, very close to the lash line. I'm not blending it out yet. In order to get the desired teal I wanted, I needed to mix Evidence and Deep End from the Urban Decay Spectrum palette to create that deeper teal. So what I'm doing is I'm using Evidence really, really close to the lash line, and now I'm going in with Deep End and my 226 smudger brush by Zoeva. And I'm going to put it over Evidence, blend it out a little bit, and then put it in my, towards my inner corner of my eye. So I only took Evidence in the outer 2/3 of my lash line, but I took Deep End a little further towards my inner corner. I did my eyeliner and mascara off camera just to save some time. I also lined my lips with Subculture by MAC. And now I'm going in with the star of the show, the pièce de résistance, which is the Estee Edit matte lipstick in The Storm, number 09. It's a beautiful teal color. It reminds me of Dr. M by ColourPop, and I love it. And here you will see I realize that my lips are way too chapped and dry for this lipstick. So you can see some dry chappedness going on. I'm sorry about that. They need some TLC. I really do need to moisturize them. And that is the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah.
Okay, so this is the finished look. I kind of think that the eyes and the lips are a little too matchy-matchy. Like, it's a little overdone with the teal, but I just kind of wanted to play around with the teal blue shades in the Spectrum palette so that you guys can kind of see different ways of using them as a pop of color. I would honestly just use them any way you want. I would wear them on the lids. I would do anything fun with them, but I wanted to showcase the lipstick today, so I figured I would tone down the teal on the eyes. Like I said, I used the color The Storm 09 from Estee Edit's mattified lipstick line. It was a lot creamier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot more matte and like drying, but it was very creamy. And then once I blotted it with like a tissue, just like a regular tissue paper, I just blotted it and it became a lot more matte. And both the creamy, first application and the blotted matte application are both comfortable. I think they are both like I don't feel like I have anything on my lips. I would just say the creamier, slipperier version of it worries me, especially with a color like this. So I would definitely suggest, if you're going to buy this particular color, to blot it before you just walk out of the house. It would definitely benefit from a lip liner. The one I used was Subculture by MAC, just because I don't have a lip liner that that matches this lipstick color. So I just use Subculture because it's very close to my natural skin, well, my natural lip pigmentation, and then all I do is I trace out where I want the lipstick to go, and then I fill in and go over top of that line with the lipstick color, but at least it's contained and it's not going to slip all over my face. I really do like the wear, I like the color, and it feels really comfy. So I would suggest getting a lipstick shade that you like, try one out first, and then see how it goes from there. So that's it. That is all. I hope you guys enjoyed, and maybe you guys saw a way of pulling off a lip like this where it's not so scary. It still is scary to some people. I don't know if I would walk out of the house like this. I probably wouldn't, because I'd be looked at weirdly. I hope you guys saw a way of pulling out a wearable look with the Urban Decay Spectrum palette. You could honestly just skip on the bottom lash line part and just do a brown smoky eye with this palette. So there's pops of colors in there. You could do it like this. You could wear colors all over your lid, but you can still have wearable looks with this palette. So I definitely think it's worth checking out, and I already did a review on it. I'll link it down below. It was my first ever video on YouTube. It's embarrassing looking back on it because I ramble a lot and I didn't edit much out of that video, so it's 30 minutes long. So proceed at your own risk, but I do have my thoughts on it in there, so I'm not going to go into it in this video, but I do like the palette. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Hey guys, it's Steph, and I'm back with another video today on some more liquid lipsticks. It is OFRA Cosmetics liquid lipsticks, and that is what this entire video is going to be about today. I posted a video yesterday with all of the lip swatches, so if you have not seen that video, it'll be linked down below in the description.